I'm Glenn the Geek here with Dr. Wendy Ying, and we welcome you to this special preview episode of the third annual Holiday Radiothon by Weatherbeeta.
Do you hear what I hear? That's right, everyone. Horse Radio Network Radiothon is here. Yep, Glenn, it's that time again. Dust off those nerve-wracking holiday tunes. Jamie, get prepared to have Dominic the Christmas Donkey stuck in your head on a loop. Listeners, make sure to call out sick, sit back, and uncork the wine, because you know that 12 hours of Horse Radio Network is going to be a jolly good time. Auditors and fans, get ready to share your best holiday wishes, poems, songs, and delight. So turn up the volume and unwrap your holiday cheer. Get ready to be astounded and amazed by all the sponsored giveaways. I mean, fantastic guests that the host tirelessly took the time to book throughout the year. But most of all, be joyous and be happy. And for heaven's sake, get your daughter or son that Christmas pony. So before the sound gets to sound like a really bad ad, I want to wish everyone and their equine friends health, wealth, and merriment today and throughout the year.
Well, that's right, everybody. It is that time of the year. Radiothon is coming, Wendy.
Yay, Radiothon! My favorite time of the year.
Can you believe it's been, this is our third?
Yes, I can believe it.
I remember saying to Wendy, let's do this 12-hour live event at Christmas. And she went, are you crazy?
I did not. I said, yeah, that sounds great. Everybody else said it's crazy.
Yeah, we were both into it, and everybody else said we were nuts. And look, we're here 3 years later. We had over 50,000 downloads last year, and we're so excited for this year. The date is coming up. It's on November 27th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And that is always on Cyber Monday, which is the biggest shopping day online of the year. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving. For new people, we should explain what Radiothon is.
Oh, Radiothon is a whole 12 hours of nonstop horsey chat, fun, prizes, giveaways, funny things, great guests. It's so fun.
It is fun, and our listeners participate. We had over 100 people submit entries last year. We're going to talk about that. And it's just holidays all day long. It's Christmas. And it has become one of the biggest Christmas traditions now in the horse world. People are taking off work that day so they can listen live. It is so cool. Or calling in sick, I think. Either one.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Because you can stay home and shop.
That's right. You can shop.
Cyber Monday, so you're saving money, and you can be listening to Horse Radio Network all day.
All day. Put it on at the barn, put it on at work, put it on everywhere you go, in your car. We don't care. The day is divided into 12 hourly segments. We start at 9 a.m., go to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We have 20 different hosts that are joining us all day long. Wendy and I are the MCs. We're there with you all day. We are in for the long road.
Yep.
Now, we have dozens of scheduled guests. So last year and the past couple of years, we've had some amazing guests. George Morris, Stuart Pittman, Melanie Smith Taylor. We had a bunch of different Olympians on, including Laura Graves was on last year. Authors, Tammy Hogue, Monty Roberts. We had Doc Martin. Remember Doc Martin? Martin Clunes from Doc Martin Show, BBC. Richard Shrake. And just a whole bunch of guests that you would recognize. Linda Tellington-Jones, Guy McLean. And that's just last year. The year before that, how about Lisa Kelly, Ice Road Trucker?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we end the day with a party. We always end a day with a party, so you can look forward to that too. We have Horse Husbands on. It's just a whole day of fun. And the scheduled guests are just part of that day. But last year, we started the day with a very special guest, and I have a little clip of that right here. This is Christian Bush of Sugarland.
Maybe, baby, I see you this Christmas. What do you say?
What's your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song, strangely enough, is Frosty the Snowman. I have never recorded Frosty the Snowman. I don't know why, but it is one of my favorite Christmas songs. And that's a really simple, weird answer, but that's the truth. I write a lot of Christmas songs, so and none of them are as good as Frosty.
There you go. That's Christian Bush.
You can't beat a classic.
He has 5 million followers on Facebook. They've sold tens of millions of records. And Frosty, he is considered the classic.
You know what I think super fun about Radiothon? You can tune in any time of day and you're going to hear horsey people talking about horsey stuff, which we horse people all love, right? So you're going to hear something that you're interested in, but you don't know what it's going to be. And it's not just a plain old interview. We're asking people to share like a memory or a story. It's something they never talk about.
That's right. And
it's not a normal interview. It's just
we started the last year with Charlie Daniels, or the first year we had Charlie Daniels on, remember? And he had so much fun telling us about his horses.
I know.
He was on for half an hour just going on and on about his ranch and his horses. I don't care how big a celebrity you are, when you're talking about your own horses, that brings it all down to level, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, it does. There's no question about it. Well, we also give away prizes all day long, over $4,000 in prizes this year. And the way you win those prizes, or have the opportunity to win those prizes, is by doing one of two things. And that is submitting a voicemail to us. You heard one of them. Nikki did the opener there earlier in the show. That was just a voicemail that she put together and submitted. You can submit a voicemail to us singing a song. You can write a poem. You can you can just record something and tell us this year's theme is your ultimate horsey Christmas gift, past, present, or future.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, this was voted on by our listeners for this year, and you can just call us on the voicemail line and tell us about your ultimate horsey Christmas gift. And it could be one you had in the past, maybe one you're hoping for this year, or one you're hoping for in the future. We kind of left it open-ended, so you can really tell us about anything. It could be a fantasy.
I think there's going to be a lot of living quarters, horse trailers.
Or, horses like Totalis.
Yeah.
It's going to be something like that, Secretariat.
Or giant farms.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe some people already had their ultimate horsey Christmas gift in a past Christmas, and they'll tell us about that. So we're excited for you to contribute. All of you that sent in voicemails in past years have been so clever. A lot of times they include us in them, all the hosts and the shows you love here on the Horse Radio Network. A lot of times the songs include us or our sponsors. We really like when they include our sponsors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Avery gave us an example of a poem she wrote.
'Twas the night before Radiothon, when all through HRN headquarters, all the critters were sleeping, even PT Scooter. The voicemails were edited and ready to play in anticipation of this long day. The hosts were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of eggnog and cider danced in their heads. And Glenn the geek in his Big Bang Theory PJs, and Jen in her Fitz
I want to know how she knew that.
had just settled in to catch some last-minute snoozes. When out in the pasture arose such a clatter, Glenn sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the barn he flew like a flash, tugged on his Ovation country boots to avoid a big splash. The moon on the green grassy paddock showed Glenn a scene that gave him such a panic, when what to his eyes should appear but 2 big mustangs and one that girl Jamie with lots of cheer. With so much excitement she couldn't stay away, so she got on Zeus and Pony Thor and galloped to Ocala with a neigh. More rapid than Santa her mustangs did fly, across rivers and mountains and deserts they astonished passers-by. On Zeus, on Thor, let us go see Scooter and Nigel, Glenn, Coach Jen, and Dr. Wendy are idle. Nobody need fear, Jamie has lots of surprises, and will help with Radiothon to give out thousands of prizes.
See, isn't that clever? That was
That's
so good,
cute.
Avery. That was very cute. Well, that's one of the
How
ways.
did she know about your pajamas?
I don't know. She also
You
knew
take
about my country
selfies in your
boots.
pajamas.
So that's one of the ways that you can win is by sending us an entry. Those entries need to be in by the 15th of November because we need to have time to put them together into packages all day long. And we had over 100 of those last year, Wendy. And I don't know about you, but that was my favorite part of every hour was listening to our listeners.
I know, that was good.
And you can find out more about how to do that. Just go to holidayradiothon.com. Holidayradiothon.com. It'll tell you how to enter to win. Click the enter to win button. The other way you can enter to win some of the $4,000 in prizes is by calling in that day. You'll be able to use our call-in number. We had over 160 calls all day long. Whether you get on the air or not, As soon as you call, you're entered to win the prizes. We'll give them out all day long. And then at the end of the day, we have 2 grand prizes, each worth over $500. So we'll find out more about that on the website at holidayradiothon.com. We'll have all the prizes listed there. And thank you to our sponsors who are donating those. So we have a lot to do between now and then in preparing for this. We'll have announcements coming up on Horses in the Morning and all the different shows about the guests that we're booking. So how do you listen? You go to holidayradiothon.com to listen live, or you can go to any of our websites, go to horseradionetwork.com, or the simplest and easiest way to listen live that day is to download our app. Download the Horse Radio Network app from either App Store, iOS or Android, and there's a live listen button, and you can use your phone to listen all day live. That's one of the best ways to do that. Well, we're going to end this, and we look forward to everybody seeing you all on November 27th. Cyber Monday for the Holiday Radiothon. And the website, again, for all the details and how to enter and everything, is holidayradiothon.com. And we're going to end with one of the entries from last year, and she enters every year, and she is amazing. We're going to play the show out with this. This is Elizabeth.
Santa baby, just slip a saddle under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a gooseneck and a 4-wheel drive too, steel blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the sleep I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, the leg grows trot. Now really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really do need, the deed to an Ocala farm, Santa honey, so hurry down the chimney tonight, Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with a trip to Rolex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight.